Imagine someone having a 5-decade career in Hollywood, being cast into one of the earliest films where black actors were given a chance. However, despite this, one costly mistake is committed, and it ruins everything. Fans and celebrity friends who stayed loyal for all this time now want to distance themselves. That's the story of only one black actor who lost everything within seconds. But what did they do? Well, trouble does not tell before it comes, and some black actors and celebrities learned it the hard way. From slapping a colleague, faking a hate crime, and secretly womanizing, some black actors thought their actions would be ignored. They were wrong, and today they are unknown, being sidelined in Hollywood. So, who are they and what did they do? Welcome to a new episode of Black Afric Diary, a channel where we talk about Black African history, culture, arts, and civilization. It's a place where you will see the real picture of Black Africa, its stories, and the events defining it. In this episode, we will tell you about 20 black actors who destroyed their careers in seconds and instantly regretted it. Let's get started. Number 20. Isaiah Washington. Isaiah Washington became a household name for his role as Dr. Preston Burke on the popular medical drama Grey's Anatomy. He played the role of a skilled surgeon, which led to his early success, and his career seemed set for long-term success. However, in 2006, an on-set incident drastically changed his fortunes. During an argument, Washington directed a homophobic slur at his co-star, T.R. Knight, who had not yet publicly come out as gay. News of the dispute quickly spread, and Washington's use of the slur sparked outrage, especially within the LGBTQ+ community. Despite his attempts to apologize, the damage was done. He was fired from Grey's Anatomy in 2007, and though he continued to find minor roles, his career never fully recovered from the controversy. He briefly returned to Grey's Anatomy in 2014, but the stigma surrounding the incident lingered, and he never regained his previous reputation. Number 19. Will Smith. Will Smith, one of the most bankable stars in Hollywood, built an extraordinary career spanning television and film. With hits like Men in Black, Independence Day, and The Pursuit of Happiness, Smith was known for his charisma and wide-ranging talent. However, in 2022, his image took a severe hit during the 94th Academy Awards when he publicly slapped comedian Chris Rock on stage after Rock made a joke about Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith. The shocking moment overshadowed the fact that Smith won his first Oscar that night for his performance in King Richard. Instead of celebrating his long-awaited achievement, the incident became the focus of the night and triggered criticism. What came next was expected. The Academy banned Smith from attending the Oscars for 10 years, and several of his projects were put on hold. His subsequent film, Emancipation, struggled both critically and commercially, with many attributing the film's failure to the fallout from the Oscars. The incident has marked a significant turning point in Smith's career, and many believe it will overshadow his previous successes. Number 18. Nate Parker. Nate Parker seemed prepared for greatness in Hollywood, especially with the release of his 2016 film The Birth of a Nation, which depicted the Nat Turner Rebellion. The film was highly anticipated, and there was even early Oscar talk surrounding both the movie and Parker's direction. However, just as the film was set to take off, Parker's past came back to haunt him. In 1999, while a student at Penn State, Parker was accused of rape. Though he was acquitted, the details of the case, including the accuser's later suicide, resurfaced and cast a shadow over his rising career. As The Birth of a Nation was released, the media attention surrounding the allegations overshadowed the film's potential. Despite Parker's efforts to move past the controversy, his career has struggled ever since, and he has yet to regain the momentum he had before the scandal. Number 17. Cuba Gooding Jr. Cuba Gooding Jr. was once one of Hollywood's brightest stars. His breakthrough came in the early 1990s with his role in Boys in the Hood, where he played a young man tackling life in South Central Los Angeles. This performance made him a rising talent in Hollywood, but his role in Jerry Maguire made him everyone's favorite. His role as Rod Tidwell and his famous line, "Show me the money," earned him an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor, and it looked like his career was only heading upward. However, as time passed, his career began to face challenges with a string of poorly received films. But the real turning point came in 2018, when multiple women accused him of sexual misconduct, ranging from groping to inappropriate behavior. These allegations emerged during the height of the Me Too movement, and the public outcry was swift. Hollywood distanced itself from Gooding, and his once promising career took a sharp nosedive. With roles drying up and his reputation in tatters, Gooding became another name marred by scandal. Number 16. Jussie Smollett. Jussie Smollett gained fame for his role as Jamal Lyon on the hit TV show Empire, where he played a talented, openly gay musician struggling within a powerful music family. His performance was praised for its authenticity and helped raise awareness of LGBTQ+ representation in mainstream media. Smollett was on a path to becoming a major Hollywood star with a growing fan base. But in 2019, Smollett's career took a disastrous turn. He reported being the victim of a hate crime in Chicago, alleging that two men assaulted him while shouting racial and homophobic slurs. The incident gained national attention and widespread sympathy. However, as the investigation progressed, authorities discovered that Smollett had staged the attack, hiring two men to help him create the false narrative. This revelation led to public outrage. Smollett was charged with filing a false police report and was eventually sentenced to probation and jail time. The fallout was immediate. He was removed from the Empire TV show and his reputation faded. Number 15. Ja Rule. Ja Rule was a successful rapper and actor in the late 1990s and early 2000s, known for hit songs like Always on Time and I'm Real. His music career crossed into acting, and he became a well-known figure in the entertainment industry. However, in 2017, his involvement in the disastrous Fyre Festival marked a sharp decline in his career. Arranged as a luxury music festival in the Bahamas, the Fyre Festival was marketed as an exclusive event with top-tier musicians, celebrity guests, and luxurious accommodations. However, when attendees arrived, they found a disaster zone instead of the promised paradise. The site was unfinished, and food and shelter were inadequate. The fallout was immediate. Ja Rule, as one of the festival's organizers, faced a $100 million lawsuit for fraud. The public backlash was severe, with many accusing him of knowingly promoting the event despite its shortcomings. Despite his apologies, Ja Rule's involvement in the Fyre Festival significantly damaged his reputation. Number 14. Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby's fall from grace is one of the most tragic in entertainment history. For decades, Cosby was a beloved figure in American pop culture. His role in I Spy during the 1960s broke barriers, making him the first African-American actor to star in a dramatic TV series. He later became a household name with The Cosby Show, which presented an uplifting image of a Black American family and earned him immense respect and fame. However, Cosby's image was shattered in 2014, when numerous allegations of sexual assault and misconduct, spanning decades, came to light. The scandal gained momentum after comedian Hannibal Buress referenced Cosby's behavior in a stand-up routine, prompting widespread public attention. Over 60 women came forward, accusing Cosby of drugging and assaulting them. His reputation, carefully built over 5 decades, was quickly destroyed. In 2018, he was convicted of aggravated indecent assault, and his legacy is now forever tainted by these allegations. Number 13. Gary Dordan. Gary Dordan rose to fame in the 2000s as Warwick Brown, a forensic investigator on the hit TV series CSI Crime Scene Investigation. His character, with a troubled yet compelling backstory, was a fan favorite, and Dordan seemed to have a bright future in Hollywood. However, behind the scenes, Dordan was struggling with substance abuse, which began to affect both his personal and professional life. In 2008, Dordan was arrested for possession of cocaine and ecstasy after police found him asleep behind the wheel of his car, which was parked incorrectly on the side of the road. This arrest resulted in a major blow to his career, and shortly afterward, he was fired from CSI. His erratic behavior and continuing legal issues, fueled by his addiction, contributed to the rapid decline of his once promising career. Despite his early success, Dordan's career never fully recovered after his exit from CSI. Number 12. Orlando Brown. Orlando Brown was a beloved child star, known for his role as Eddie Thomas, the best friend of Raven Simonee's character, on the popular Disney Channel show That's So Raven. His role made him a fan favorite among young audiences, and it seemed like Brown had a bright future ahead of him in the entertainment industry. However, like many child stars, he struggled to transition into adulthood. In 2016, Brown's personal troubles became public when he was arrested for domestic violence and drug possession after an argument with his girlfriend outside a police station. During the arrest, police found methamphetamines on him, further complicating his legal situation. This arrest came at a time when his career was already in decline, and the negative press surrounding the incident led to a sharp drop in professional opportunities. In the years that followed, Brown's unpredictable behavior and struggles with addiction only became more apparent, severely tarnishing his reputation and preventing him from reclaiming his career. Number 11. Todd Bridges. Todd Bridges became a household name in the late 1970s, starring as Willis Jackson on the hit TV show Different Strokes. Playing the older brother to Arnold Jackson, Bridges enjoyed tremendous success as a child star. However, when the show ended in 1986, Bridges found himself lost, unsure of where his career was headed. During this vulnerable period, Bridges was introduced to drugs by his co-star, Dana Plato, who was also battling her own addiction. Bridges began using crack cocaine and methamphetamines to cope with the pressures of fame, but his drug use quickly spiraled out of control. To support his addiction, he became involved in drug dealing and found himself drawn into the dangerous world of Los Angeles' criminal underworld. In 1988, Bridges was charged with murder after someone in his drug-dealing circle was shot and killed. Although he was acquitted, the incident showed how far he had fallen from his days of fame. Bridges spent years struggling with addiction, and his career was almost non-existent during this period. Eventually, after hitting rock bottom, he sought help and overcame his addiction. Today, Bridges speaks out about his struggles and the dangers of drug abuse, using his experience to advocate for recovery. Before we continue further, tell us, are you enjoying the video? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos on Black Africa. Let's continue now. Number 10. Terrence Howard. Terrence Howard, widely recognized for his talent and versatility, was well on his way to becoming a major star in Hollywood, with notable roles in films like Crash. His career hit a new high when he was cast as James Rhodey Rhodes in the 2008 blockbuster Iron Man. Earning $3.5 million for the role, Howard was the highest-paid actor in the first Marvel Cinematic Universe film, positioning him as a central figure in a franchise that was set to dominate Hollywood. However, things quickly began to unravel on set. Reports surfaced that Howard had been difficult to work with, clashing with both co-stars and crew members, including Robert Downey Jr. Director Jon Favreau and the film's producers were reportedly dissatisfied with Howard's performance, leading to several scenes being reshot or heavily edited. The tension became so great that Marvel Studios decided to replace him with Don Cheadle for the subsequent Iron Man films. While Howard later claimed that his pay had been reduced to boost Downey's salary, insiders suggested that his behavior on set was the real reason for his departure. Losing such a high-profile role proved to be a major disaster for Howard's career, making it a missed opportunity in one of the most successful franchises in film history. Number 9. Marcus T. Paulk. Marcus T. Paulk became a household name in the 1990s thanks to his role as Miles Mitchell the lovable younger brother on the popular sitcom Moshe. His charming performance made him an audience favorite, and it seemed that Polk had a bright future in Hollywood, with various opportunities opening up for him. Unfortunately, Polk's career was derailed by personal and legal issues. His first run-in with the law came in 2009 when he was arrested for driving under the influence, but the biggest disaster occurred in 2013. Polk was involved in a domestic violence incident with his girlfriend, leading to his arrest on charges of physical assault. The scandal severely damaged his reputation, and although Polk sought to rehabilitate himself through community service, counseling, and other programs, rebuilding trust in Hollywood is never easy. His legal troubles and tarnished image have made it difficult for him to regain his former status, leaving his once promising career collapsed. Number 8. Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker rose to fame in the 1990s with his standout comedic role as Smokey in the cult classic Friday. However, it was his role as Detective James Carter in Rush Hour, alongside Jackie Chan, that truly made him one of Hollywood's biggest comedic actors. The film's success led to 2 sequels, and Tucker's unique humor style made him a bankable star. Despite his rise to fame, Tucker's career decisions after Rush Hour 3 in 2007 hindered his momentum. He turned down several film offers, becoming highly selective about his roles, which resulted in a lengthy absence from the screen. This led to a noticeable decline in his visibility within the industry. Worsening his career choices, Tucker faced major financial troubles, including millions of dollars in unpaid taxes. His financial issues were widely publicized, further damaging his public image. Although Tucker attempted a comeback with stand-up comedy and roles in films like Silver Linings Playbook, he struggled to regain the level of fame he once enjoyed. Number 7. Flip Wilson. Flip Wilson was a phenomenal force in the world of television, achieving immense fame in the 1970s as the first African American to host a successful variety show on network TV. The Flip Wilson Show, which ran from 1970 to 1974, was a massive hit, featuring memorable sketches and characters like Geraldine, who became a cultural icon. The show's success earned Wilson 2 Emmy Awards and a Golden Globe, firming his status as a television star. However, by the mid-1970s, Wilson's career began to lose momentum. The demands of producing a weekly variety show took a toll on his creativity and energy, and the TV landscape was changing. Variety shows were falling out of favor with audiences, and Wilson struggled to adapt. Alongside the professional challenges, Wilson faced personal issues, including substance abuse and financial mismanagement. By 1974, he decided to step away from the spotlight, ending the Flip Wilson Show and making fewer public appearances. Despite attempts to revive his career in the 1980s and 1990s through guest spots on TV and stand-up performances, Wilson was never able to recapture the same level of fame he had once enjoyed. Number 6. Sherman Hemley. Sherman Hemley became a television legend through his portrayal of George Jefferson on The Jeffersons, a sitcom that ran for an exceptional 11 seasons, making it one of the longest-running sitcoms of its time. His character was beloved by audiences, securing Hemsley's place in TV history. However, once The Jeffersons ended in 1985, Hemley found it difficult to escape the shadow of his iconic role. He tried to recreate his earlier success with another sitcom, Amen, which aired from 1986 to 1991, but it didn't capture the same level of popularity. Hemsley's biggest challenge was breaking away from the George Jefferson persona. Producers and directors often hesitated to cast him in roles outside of that character, limiting his opportunities to showcase his versatility as an actor. Furthermore, on top of his career struggles, Hemley faced financial issues. Despite the money he earned from his TV roles, reports surfaced about unpaid taxes and other financial mismanagement, further hurting his public image. In his later years, he made guest appearances on TV shows and participated in reunion specials. but none of these efforts could restore the fame he once enjoyed. Hemley passed away in 2012, remembered as a talented actor who was forever tied to the role that made him a star. Number 5. Katt Williams. Katt Williams exploded onto the comedy scene in the early 2000s, quickly becoming known for his sharp wit, unique comedic flair, and dynamic stage presence. His stand-up specials, including the popular Pimp Chronicles, made him a household name in the world of comedy. Beyond his stand-up performances, Williams also appeared in films like Friday After Next and landed roles in TV shows, further firming his place as one of the top comedians of his time. Despite his early success, Williams' career began to unravel as he found himself repeatedly entangled in legal troubles. Over the years, he was arrested numerous times on charges ranging from assault and theft to weapons possession. These frequent run-ins with the law not only tarnished his public image, but also led to mounting legal fees and fines, which significantly impacted his financial situation. In addition to his legal battles, Williams' erratic public behavior began to strain his professional relationships. As these personal and legal issues piled up, securing new roles or opportunities in the entertainment industry became increasingly difficult for him. The combination of legal troubles, financial strain, and damaged professional relationships made it nearly impossible for Williams to reclaim the level of success and fame he once enjoyed. 4. Eddie Griffin. Eddie Griffin rose to fame in the 1990s with his quick wit and standout performance in the hit TV show Malcolm and Eddie, where he played the lovable and charismatic Malcolm. His comedic talent shone brightly, earning him a loyal fan base. Griffin's success extended beyond television as he took on roles in films like Undercover Brother, further cementing his status as a rising star in Hollywood with potential for a lasting career. However, Griffin's career began to decline due to a mix of personal and professional issues. Over time, Griffin developed a reputation for controversial and often bizarre behavior, which contributed to his decline in popularity. His personal life also became a source of trouble, as he found himself entangled in multiple legal disputes, including unpaid child support and other financial problems. These mounting legal and financial challenges severely damaged both his public image and his career. Though Griffin made efforts to revive his standing in the industry, including returning to stand-up comedy and participating in various media projects, it proved difficult to regain the fame he once had. The damage to his reputation, combined with his ongoing financial struggles, made it challenging for him to rebuild his career to its former peak. Number 3. O.J. Simpson. Before his infamous criminal trial, O.J. Simpson was a sports legend. As a running back in the NFL, Simpson set records with the Buffalo Bills and San Francisco 49ers. His incredible athletic achievements, including winning the Heisman Trophy, eventually led to his induction into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. After retiring from football, Simpson transitioned into acting, appearing in films like The Naked Gun and working as a sports commentator. However, Simpson's life took a devastating turn in 1994 when his ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend Ron Goldman were found murdered. Simpson was charged with their murders, and his trial became one of the most sensationalized court cases in history, gripping the nation and the world. Though he was acquitted in the criminal trial, a civil court later found him responsible for their wrongful deaths, ordering him to pay $33.5 million in damages to the victims' families. This verdict permanently damaged Simpson's public image and brought his acting career to a halt. In 2007, Simpson faced further legal issues when he was arrested for armed robbery and kidnapping in Las Vegas. In 2008, he was convicted and sentenced to 33 years in prison, with the possibility of parole after 9 years. After serving 9 years, Simpson was released on parole in 2017, but his once celebrated career was left in ruins, tainted by years of legal troubles and controversy. Number 2. Kaylan Walker. Kaylan Walker, a rising actor and rapper known for his role in Superfly, saw his career come to a crashing halt after being accused of multiple sexual assaults. In 2018, several women came forward accusing Walker of luring them under the pretense of helping with their modeling careers, only to allegedly assault them. In 2022, Walker was convicted of multiple counts of rape and sentenced to 50 years to life in prison. His once promising career in Hollywood was effectively ended by these crimes, and his reputation was permanently damaged. Number 1. Michael Jace. Michael Jace earned recognition in the 1990s with roles in various TV shows and movies, but his breakout moment came with The Shield, where he portrayed a conflicted police officer from 2002 to 2008. Jace's intense performance was critically acclaimed, firming his reputation as a respected actor in Hollywood. However, like many actors who find success with an iconic role, Jace struggled to maintain that level of fame after the show ended. As his opportunities for prominent roles diminished, Jace took on smaller parts in TV shows and films. His personal life, however, would soon overshadow his career. In 2014, Jace was arrested for the murder of his wife, April Jace, in their Los Angeles home. He called 911 to report the shooting himself, shocking fans and the entertainment world. During the trial, it was revealed that Jace had a history of domestic violence, further tarnishing his reputation. He was convicted of second-degree murder, and his once promising career was completely destroyed by this tragic incident. What do you think? Which of these Black actors was punished severely and did not deserve it? Will these actors repeat the same mistake if they are given another chance? In the comment section right below, let us know which Black actor's action shocked you the most. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon next to it. We bring videos on Black Africa, its history, rich arts and culture, and things the world should know about. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, stay tuned.